Welcome, 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 welcome. Da 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 da. Welcome, 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 welcome. Da 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 da. Welcome, 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 welcome. Da 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 da. Yes, you are my truth, forever and always. Forever and always. Thank you for healing my distorted.
Sister, before you are anything else, I'm introducing myself after coming into that revelation and knowledge. I understand that I am first a daughter of God.
What's good, everybody? Hi, how you doing? Me no say na see me no, but hold on.
If anybody really know me for I really don't necessarily like ironing. I'll do it if I have to, and in this case, I had to. But I probably was a little bit too fascinated. Because why this thing feel like it wants to dash me a roads, and of course I'm going to test it out to make sure it's not gonna leave me again. Because I'm not trying to mash up nothing that's not the aim or the desire. But I had to iron at least my blows. I realized my pants was okay. I had to iron at least my blows just to make sure that I wasn't looking rusty, dusty, crumpled, like rumpled tips. Is rumpled skin? Wow. Anyway, let's get into it. And for anybody wondering, yes, I live in these shirts.
What's good, everybody? What's good? What's poppin'? I feel like I didn't really come on the camera to talk. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody is well. But I'm just hopping on here. So, I love these things so much. I love these things so much. What's good, everybody? Hope everybody's okay. Not at the usual location for sure. And I'm also very much enjoying that little time away. To kind of just get new experiences. I was on a session not too long ago with the community that I'm a part of. And we're in the daughters table. We're in the table, one of the tables that we have, and it's called the daughters table. If you don't know which community I'm talking about JGL. I feel like y'all always hear me talk about JGL all the time. But we're a part of that table, and one of the questions were, me in English language, one of the questions were, what is something that you've learned about yourself recently? And my answer was that I'm more adventurous than I think I am. And I started thinking about it a little bit more, and I was saying to myself, like, I really am, because some of the things that I'd love to do is like I'm waiting on people to do it, but at the same time, like, if I can do it by myself, like, why not do it? As well as suppose the person that you're supposed to do it with, I'm very much, because this is longer than the other one. Anyway, suppose the persons that you're supposed to do it with, you'll meet them at the place you're supposed to do it. And I was thinking about it because sometimes, it's not to say that my friends aren't adventurous. I have friends that are very adventurous and are known to do, just about anything. Some of them. But I literally had to sit with myself and be like, again, I did a post a long time, maybe last year, probably, I'm not sure, about just how codependence can look different. And sometimes people might think it's like, oh, you can never be without this person. But sometimes it just looks like I don't necessarily like staying by myself. And I literally was saying to myself, but Shalisa, I want to do a lot of things, and I've been having the vision in my head to do it, of like, just for example, doing something as simple as pottery, learning how to make a pot, making chocolates. Like, I like those experiences, and I've been challenging myself, and I want to challenge myself, and I'm trying to hold myself accountable. This is why I'm videoing it, and I'm making sure it's in the vlog, because this is also a way of documenting my life, documenting my journey. I might not take you guys everywhere, but documenting my journey of just becoming me, becoming her. Shameless vlog. If y'all know, have a conference coming up next month under the theme Becoming Her, where we're talking about all things femininity, modesty, sisterhood, community, friendship, daughterhood, hallelujah, come on now, self-development, self-awareness, self-worth, etc. So I was thinking about it, and I said to myself, like, there are things that I love to do that sometimes I'm just about the logistics of it and spending on this and that. But something I also have to explain to myself is that experiences can never be bought, if you get what I mean. Like sometimes we're so focused on what it will cost and if it's the wisest decision. I'm not telling y'all to spend wildly. I thought I was recording, but sometimes we can wait on having everything together to have the right experience, but experiences can never be bought. It can start as simple as start gardening, doing a different nail color, doing a different hairstyle. It can start by going to a restaurant, going to a picnic by yourself. Like experiences cannot be bought. You just have to find the experience that can be done in the season that you're in. Because I also don't want to, I think a lot of persons can see me as a homebody, or if you knew me previously, you would say I'm a homebody, but I've never in my life been outside of my house so often. And not like I've gone places, I've done things, I have met new people, I have come out of my comfort zone regarding certain things, I have involved myself in a lot of things. But yeah, like experiences can't be bought. So as small as they are, sometimes I think we have to just try and find the experience that we can have in the season that we're in. Sometimes we're looking to have the experience of a lot. Like we're trying to travel to 5 different countries on a budget of $10. That doesn't work. So, you know, find the experience that you can have in the season that you're in, because it still can happen. And I feel like that's one way of building motivation. Instead of just waiting for a thing to happen, start building it as you are going, so that you can never look back at your life and say, oh, I wish I had done this, like, you know. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'm supposed to be going on the road shortly. Yeah, I'm supposed to be going on the road shortly and see if I can get some stuff done, and then I'll be back here. I'm probably just chill. Guys, I got a new book. I never thought I'd be the person that'd be like a bookworm, but I got a new book and I can't wait to dig into it. I'll show you a little later because I plan to start reading it. Maybe a little later, or maybe no, it all depends, because I'm supposed to meet somebody soon, but they have to tell me the time. So yeah, I got a new book and I'm excited. Boy, when ready for chat to ears off, you know, guys. Sorry, but I'm also on this journey of development, to be honest, like learning more about me and developing me, doing the necessary steps to go through healing effectively. And healing, I know sometimes you can feel like, oh my god, what traumatic thing have you gone through? But sometimes you shouldn't even wait until you feel like everything's crumbling down before you try to start your healing journey. Healing is ongoing, and no matter how perfect our lives are or seems to be, there's always something to heal from. So I'm always about this development. I'm always about learning new, taking the right steps to become better, to become whole, and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm excited for this book. Of course, I'm gonna share nuggets. If you follow me on Instagram, more than likely I'm gonna share nuggets from there. If I share things here, more than likely maybe like a little something, or maybe a reading. Y'all are really community, so it's maybe a little lengthier here. I don't know. But follow me on Instagram too, because that's where I share like some of the short stuff, some of the potent stuff, like I did with my last book. So yeah, also this will put me to sleep. This is the closest thing to a hammock, and I love hammocks. I haven't been in a lot of them, but I love them, and I feel like I want one. Okay, bye.
Hey, my baby. Hey, Bree. Hey, Bree, you know how this DJ is. Come here. Girl, came by you. Hello, my love. Ew. Ciao.
Those of you recognize the book, you already know what it is. For those of you who don't, I will leave the link in the description. However, one thing that stood out to me from this book so far is that self-sabotage is not just you trying to hurt yourself. It's not actually you hurting yourself at all. It's something you're trying to protect. And once you can find what you're trying to protect, it begins your journey. And it reminds me of another book where it was talking about the different types of protectors, the managers and the firefighters. And it made me realize isn't what I keep hurting myself, but rather what is the need that I'm trying to fix, and what is it I'm trying to protect, and why? Where did I first get that from?
It's a split apart.
y'all, so I'm back home. Spent the day well. I actually ended up talking with a friend of mine for a long time, but I ended up having to get a few things because I will be leaving tomorrow, so I ended up having to get a few things for breakfast, and mainly for breakfast if I'm being honest, because I'm going to eat a leftover sandwich that I showed you guys in the previous video. For my dinner, I'm not really hungry because I ate late, so I'm not doing that. But I think what I might need to do, I was gonna just drink some of my juice, still might because I'm really thirsty, but I think also I'll probably drink some tea before going to bed, just so that gas don't really take me up. I did get some fruits for tomorrow morning. I got some eggs. Probably show you that process tomorrow, hopefully, because then the person that's supposed to pick me up, a friend of mine that's supposed to pick me up, she left out early. And probably have to set the alarm so that I'm up early enough to make breakfast, because where we're going, graduations are always long. They're more than like an half video, so I also need to ensure that I kind of go to my bed at a decent time. Yeah, so let's see how that goes. But for now, I'm gonna heat up the food soon. I drink the rest of the juice. I'm gonna relax a little bit. Kind of feel that my head kind of hurting me a little bit. So I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna finish watching the vlog. Hopefully during that period I can eat. If not, then I am going to read. So talk to you guys before I go to my bed, or I'll catch you in the morning. Pretty good, officially good morning everybody. I am ready. This is the hairstyle for the day. I'm gonna show you what I'm wearing. I have not really, first of all, this is the easiest to do with my hair at the moment, because as you can clearly tell, it's kind of stringy. I do need to just moisturize it, and it needs that treatment, but this is the easiest thing to do with my hair. If not, then it would have been a loose sleep bun. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna show you the outfit now. This is what I'm wearing. I don't know if you call this a midi dress. I don't know. I'm not going to try and be a fashion influencer right now, but this is what it is. Do not mind me. I can't even show you guys my toes. This is what it is. It has a little split at the side. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're wearing. That's how we are right now. I'm currently just waiting on a friend of mine to pick me up. She picked up about 2 of us. Well, she is picking up 2 of us to go to the graduation. So yeah, waiting on her here. Just kind of making sure that I took out everything that I needed to take out.
My results described a moment in my life, but they didn't determine the rest of my life.
Distinction. Margaret and Sam, distinction.
You remember before they had
in an age of social media, train yourself to be godly. Now the word godly or godliness appears only a few times in the New Testament, but the entire Bible is a book about godliness. The entire Bible. And it's important for us, my brothers and sisters, to recognize that when we talk about godliness, we're not talking about an esoteric term. It really has to do with a life that is totally consecrated or devoted to God in specific or observable ways. If somebody is godly, you can know. If somebody is pretending to be godly, you can know too. It says, train yourself, not just generally know, but to be godly. This is intentional. It's towards an end. So in other words, it's not just to read the daily bread, say a prayer, and then go to business. What does that have to do with your progress in godliness? That's a question you must ask yourself. Because when you go to church and leave and say, church is nice to them, and you never get nothing, you are forgetting, you're looking in the mirror and forgetting what manner of person you are. Because God can talk to us through anybody. Yeah, there are some people who ask, who is preaching today? And that's what they use to decide if they go to church or not. There are many who are utilizing artificial intelligence to prepare sermons. Then they also have a Jesus chatbot. Again, we have to be careful of, because they're going to it and asking this chat, GTP, Jesus. Supposedly, a Jesus would answer the questions based on how the character of Jesus. But it is deceptive. And we can warn our young people against it. In the same way, they are going to chat Jesus.
Because then
and
where
going
is
to
the room
other
for the Holy
sources
Spirit?
and are going for counseling.
Alright, so what I do need to accomplish, I need to change, or at least put on bed linen. I need to vacuum my carpet. I need to do some admin stuff. And I want to do some reading before I go to bed. More than likely, I'm going to have supper as well, if y'all are from Jamaica, or child, I don't know if everybody in Jamaica do this, but on a Sunday we have supper. I don't know if y'all do that, like you have dinner and then you have supper. Like Sunday is the only day like you really consider the extra meal as supper. So definitely gonna have that. I'm going to try my best to also like plan for the week. So probably pop my bag. Maybe clean off. I'm not going to clean off my whiteboard. I'm probably just going to adjust some stuff on my whiteboard. So yeah, that's my to-do list for the night. Because I feel like I don't know what to do. And I feel like this set would help me, Lord. Oh God. Okay, alright, Holly. I don't even have to reach my eye. You reach my eye? Oh God, wait. I just want to put it too close to my eye, but at the same time, I don't want to... Alright, so push. Can I just leave it like this, Lord? And anyway, catch. The first time is everything. Very good. One step closer. Alright, y'all, good morning. Definitely want to do something a little bit different for work. A little fun, a little excitement. You know, just a simple makeup. I've been using the pressing powder, which is something I never used to use before, but it's giving. You kind of want to calm, but it looks decent than what it was looking like this morning. So use a pressing powder and just a little splash there. I feel okay. Honestly, looking at the camera, I'm just like, oh, you know, like a little blush would do like a thing, but I added some highlighter, so I'm okay. But I didn't want to end out the vlog because I've been editing and this is like the last clip to go into the vlog. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for always supporting the channel, and if you're new here, like, share, subscribe, and share with a friend that needs to become a part of the squad. All right, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.